I may introduce to you our head coach, Johannes Hoftorup, and next to me, Bende Gusbola, one of our players, voted by the friends to the best player of last season from our club, Hungarian national team player, and we'll start with him, and please also the questions before to him that he can go to make the final preparations for the training session. Bendy, tomorrow, international game, your first time in Estonia, and I ask, and what do you expect from this game here against Paide?
Yeah, we know the opponent, we analyze them, but we have a busy schedule, so the most important to quick recover mentally and physically. We do our best, but of course we respect them, but we want to play our game, so we focus on that. So yeah, I think we are ready for tomorrow to win the game.
Thank you, Bendy. Are there questions to our player? Then please just ask.
Yeah, hi. Do you expect tougher game than in the previous round, or quite similar game?
I expect a little bit harder game for sure, because they went through also the last round. So, but as I said, of course we know that probably we are the favorite of this game, but yeah, we want to give our best with all the respect, but we come to win the game, so we will do everything for that.
Thank you. One more question to the player. Please, Martin. Wait, you get the microphone. Thank you.
Do you think is it really an advantage in nowadays to play first away and then the second leg at home, or doesn't it matter anyway in the 21st century in 2026?
Look, in my opinion, I think it doesn't matter. If we start at home or away, of course it's a little bit more comfortable when you play at home in front of your fans. But I think you can see in every away game we have a lot of support from our fans. So it's a really nice feeling. But the answer for your question, I think, it doesn't matter.
And the second question is, to be honest, in nowadays times, so many clubs, new clubs are coming to European competition on this stage. As professional player for a lot of years already, did you heard about this team on the first time this summer? Do you have any remembrance? Or do you look then exactly which way they have taken now in the last 1 or 2 years?
I didn't know this club really before, but as I said, they are here for a reason, of course, because they win the last round as well, so we have to take it serious, and yeah, that's it.
And the next question, last one, do you know or do you expect that your opponent tomorrow is prepared, because especially of you, because you're one of the most dangerous defense players to come and act, to make crosses, dangerous pass into the box?
Yeah, for sure, they are analyzed also our games and our playing style, so they can see our team, each of our player. So it's a good question for me, but you have to ask the opponent, not me really. But yeah.
Okay, then we say thank you to Bendy. Good preparation. Coach, I may ask you, yesterday you said that in an interview that you know everything about the opponent very much. Could you just tell the colleagues here, especially from Estonia, a preview from your point of view for tomorrow's game?
Just like Bendy is saying, it's important for us that we do everything the way that we want to do it, but a part of the things that we do is to prepare as good and professional for every game that we play, no matter where it is and no matter who is it against. So most important for me is that I see the same effort and hard work from my players tomorrow, and then we have highlighted some details that they have to be aware of with the team tomorrow, and that's the most important thing for me. And second to that is for us to continue with a good start of the season that we have had, and that will be important for us to continue.
Thanks a lot.
Can you please elaborate a bit about what kind of challenge Paide will most likely present to your team tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it's a step up from the team we played in the second qualification round. I think probably they were not favorites to qualify from the last round, but they still managed to do it, and I think they did some good stuff in both of the games. They can control the game. I think the goalkeeper showed courage in both games and also tried to build from the back. And then we could see up front that there's some different threats. There's of course the main striker that is a big threat, but also they can do changes later in the game that can give us some difficult moments. So I think overall this will be a more difficult challenge than the first one was for us.
Rapid has played in the Conference League main round now for 2 seasons in a row. How important is the European competition compared to the Austrian League for your club?
Yeah, the league at home is also very important for the club. That's a big thing for us also, because we haven't been so successful the last many years in terms of winning the title. So that's a big thing for us. But of course, international games are important in terms of developing your squad against some good European teams. We can also see on the Austrian side, if I just speak behalf of the country, we need the European points for the country, so we can keep having as many teams in the European competitions as possible. So we need to do our absolute best also here. And then third of all, there's the financial side, which is of course for every club in our size also important.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Paide's coach didn't want to say us which parts of your team he can see as like the weaker parts where Paide can attack you. Maybe you can tell us which parts of your team you are most
That is the
worried
weakest.
which the weakest part of Rapid, yeah.
Of my team?
Yes.
Do you honestly expect me to answer that question?
No, but maybe.
That would be a straight no.
Okay. Short answer. Any final question to our coach? Okay, Martin Lang, please.
To solve probably the last question, at that time of the year in Vienna, it's very hot. Season or league season started just yet. It's also difficult for a team like Rapid Vienna with a lot of international experience to keep all the time over 90 minutes, the speed high, to decide the games. However, that's probably this question that, especially at that time of the season, every club has a little bit not 100% strength in every part of the game.
There's a lot of things, of course, in this time of the season, because it's completely new. The transfer window is open, so there can still happen things to our team, both in and out, which is something we try not to focus too much on. And then, of course, it's a busy schedule where we play midweek and we play every weekend, and we have to rotate the squad, which sometimes in some games can mean that the flow is not really there, or it's not at the same high level if you keep on playing with the same 11 players every game. But that's a natural consequence, and that's something we have to do. So we have as many players fit and ready and full of energy for the games that we play. Because no matter if we play Austrian League, if we play the Cup, or if we play international competition, there will be hard games no matter what. So it's a fine balance. We have to rotate to keep them fresh and keep them full of energy. But there's also the risk that we can lose a little bit of flow. But we try to do our best in terms of training and preparation, so that's not going to be the case.
Thank you, Martin, for interpreting the question from your colleague from Estonia. Thank you, Coach, for the information. Our training will start, I think, immediately. Like always in international games, the first 50 minutes free for filming and photos. And I think we're all looking forward for our first game against the club from Estonia and our club history. Thank you.
Thank you.